It's Todd, and I realize my microphone is pretty far away. I'll try my best so you guys can hear. And what I've been working on is this right here. This cool staircase that is for Snake Mountain. And I'm pretty excited about it because it also gives us an upper floor for the Snake Mountain as well. So check this out. This will probably be kind of a short video. Just really excited about it and want to talk about the logistics of it. Plug this in and unplug it. Let me see. Is anybody joined us yet? All right. Anyway, I'll just get going on the video because I'm so excited. So you can see here it is. Ooh, ah. And you can see down here we have the Catacombs part of it. Catacombs! Sorry about the microphone. And you can see there's Beast Man there. And there's Man at Arms. And you can see here's him going up the stairs. Thanks, Godzilla. And it's funny is somebody asked me just today at church when I was telling them about it. They said, "So is this a design from something?" And it's like, yeah. When I was a kid, I made something just like this. Actually, not a kid. When my kids were kids, when I was a young adult, and I used popsicle sticks to make this piece right here. And basically, I used one of my wife's planter pieces. Let me check the audio. Sorry, the audio stinks. But you can see, check us out. Here is the bridge that goes across. Ooh, this side's not painted. This side is, though. And it just gives you a whole lot more play features to your Snake Mountain. Now, I know Eric's been asking for me to finish this for a long time. And it was printed in a bunch of different parts. So you can see we got the top layer here, the secondary layer here. These stairs right here at the bottom half is another piece. One of the videos kind of shows how I made it. And there's stalactites all up inside there. And let me just turn this around because let me put my phone back in its carrier thing here. There we go. And let's just turn it around. Take the wooden bridge off there. And I just painted it. So the paint is still a little fragile. So I'm a little worried about it. There we go. And on the other side here, oh, we got a light. Where are my lights? I just rearranged the whole studio, so there we go. So this stalactite right here is actually magnetized in. So you can just take and plop it right in there, and the magnet kind of holds it. Not really tight, it just kind of holds it a little bit. And I put the magnet inside there, then covered it with plastic. And there's also a magnet in this piece here. It's also covered in plastic and paint. And the idea is your figures, when you're playing, there we go, could grab the stalactite off of here and use it to whap somebody. Or break it off in a fight, like you knock him down the stairs. And then he busts into the stalactite, and knocks it off or something. So that's kind of the idea why I decided to make that stalactite removable with the magnetic piece. So that's kind of fun. Let me just stick that right back in there. Dun-da-da, dun-da-da-da-da. You can see it's got lots of room for figures to stand up underneath there. And just adds a whole new level of play. And I love the wraparound stairs. That was, I forget whose idea it was. It was somebody here online when I was first designing this. And they had the idea for me to do the wraparound stairs. And I think that's just so cool. So cool. So, and again, I forgot who it was that mentioned it. But anyway, let me turn it around like it's supposed to face. So this is supposed to face just like this. There we go. And this bridge goes across just like that. And it gives you just so much more room. So now there's a reason for He-Man to fight his way all the way up the outside to come through this door, because there's more than just one little floor here. Now there's a whole entire extra play stuff to it. Hey, thanks, Luis. I appreciate that. So I know a lot of people are going to ask me, hey, I want one of those. And yes, you can get one too. I'm going to make a small number of them. I'm going to sell them unpainted, so you have to paint your own. It's not that hard to paint. Basically, I just use some stone spray, and I use 3 different stone sprays. I use a tan, a white stone spray, and a black stone spray. And spray the black underneath, spray the tan on the sides, and spray the light on top. And then for the wood, you just spray paint it black and then put brown washes on it until it looks like this. And the parts will come, this will come in brown plastic. And let me get over here. This will come in gray plastic in this color right here. And what I have is I have these little hex pieces here, and I have these little pieces that go into the hex pieces to combine them. So for the top piece, it requires 2 hex pins, and for the bottom stair piece, it requires 1 hex pin. So you don't have to glue it if you don't want to. You just use the hex pins to put it in place. And then the last step, which I will do for you before you get it, is I will install the magnets. So I want to make sure I coat them in plastic to make it a little safer. So there you go. Eric, if you're on here, is he on here? Eric's the one that asks me for this almost every single day. When are you going to finish your Snake Mountain playset, Todd? And I'm working on a new She-Ra playset with my wife. And before I finished, I wanted to finish this before I started the new She-Ra playset. So there you go. There it is. A whole lot more play features now. A lot more space. You got lots of room down below too. You can see all the room down there. And it is so cool. I've been wanting to make this thing for so long. The Catacombs of Snake Mountain. What? Who's that in jail over there? Oh, it's Manny Faces. Manny Faces has been trapped in jail. No, Manny. All right, there you go. So let me take a look at your last question. Oh, Eric, you're on. Hey. That is an excellent question. So check this out. There's still a lot of room. So let's just grab Hebrew. Oh, Hebrew. Set him up on here. And the trap door still works without a problem. And there's lots of room. Let me take the camera out of here again. There is still lots of room all the way on this side. I mean, look how far away the stairs are from the actual thing. And if you want, you could still slide the cage underneath there. It still fits. Let me go and slide the cage underneath there. While you guys see glimpses of my messy, messy room in here. Let me slide that down a little bit. No. And let me just take this off. Let's grab the cage out. Cages? We don't need no stinking cages. Pop this back up. Oh. And you can see the amount of room in there because how far away the thing is. So we just slide that right down there. Right like that. And then just slide this right in. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Put this back on. And there's more than enough room for that cage to still fit in there. And you can still see it down here too. So now if I take somebody, and let's go ahead and drop Manny back in there. Manny! Oh, there goes my ladder. My ladder. And let's drop him into the cage. Oh, the door opened up down below. Okay, let's close the door first. Okay, stick him back up there. Okay, try us again. And you can see he is trapped inside the cage. Bum bum bum. Dun 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 dun. Pretty cool. I don't have any price points yet or shipping information. I'm going to make another set that's unpainted, and I'm going to buy some boxes on Amazon. And next weekend I should have some up for pre-sale for unpainted and price points and everything else. But there you go. I think it came out really cool. I'm pretty excited about it. Like I said, I've been working on it for a long time, and finally, after Eric kept bugging me, I'm like, I'll just get it done. So Eric, there you go. There is the Snake Mountain set. Let me show you the side again so you guys can check it out. Ooh, so you can see how much room is between the set and Snake Mountain itself. Now originally when I made this, I did make this shorter, but I wanted to give it more space between the two just to give it more coolness. And you can see you can still have the pool of dragons down there. Look at those stairs. My original stairs were a whole lot shorter, and someone said, you know what, shouldn't He-Man fit on those? So I did stretch these out and make them bigger so you can actually put figures on the stairs. So they can actually fit and fight and have fun. Have fun fighting on the stairs. And it's a great place to put Skeletor's throne up there. So very cool. Alright, now you guys have seen my awesome new playset that I have spent way too long designing. The print time takes a long time to print. So this bottom piece takes 2 days to print. This top piece takes a day and 7 hours to print. And then I think this piece takes like 7 hours to print. These only take an hour a piece to print. And then my stalactite takes, I believe, like 2 hours to print, maybe 3, I don't remember exactly. I just remember turning it on and leaving it and running away until it was done. So I gotta orientate it right. I'll just leave it off. We'll stick it in Beastman's hand so he can clobber somebody with the stalactite. Oh! Come down here, He-Man, so I can hit you with the stalactite. Oh. Firmly grasp it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and retouch up my paint because it wasn't quite done drying, but I wanted to get this video made. It's like he's holding a little hurricane. Whoosh! Anyway. So, it is cool, the construction. This one right here is my failed one, my first one that I printed. And you can see this is how thick the walls are for the whole entire piece. So, it's pretty good thickness, size. You will hear some cracking and stuff when you're moving it. When you go to put it together for the first time, when you slide the pieces into the holes. But that's to be expected. Once you slide them in, you're going to leave it alone. The top piece is stronger than the bottom piece, which works out great because that's where you're going to have all your figures doing most of their stuff. So I love the wraparound stairs. That is so cool. There's the bottom of them down here. That's where they start. All right, let me check out your guys' final questions. All you need is the moat of Snake Mountain. Oh, Triclops is taking a dive. Yeah, I forgot who it was that told me to add the stairs, but I just love that detail. Yeah, Eric said he should do a free giveaway so I can win again. Yeah, unfortunately, it takes a lot of plastic. No free giveaways this time. Just the bottom piece alone takes a full spool of plastic because the walls are so thick. And then this piece, and I believe the stairs together take another full spool. So it takes us a little over 2 spools to make one of these pieces. So it's a lot of plastic. And those I print in gray. And then this one gets printed in brown, just like that. And you'll notice it has these stoppers on it. This side goes against the Catacombs, the upper floor, and this goes against the original piece. That's part of Snake Mountain. So these stoppers help you figure out where to put it. All right, I think that's going to be about it. Thanks, Charles. More play features than the snake lair. Yes. Ah, those stairs looks just so cool. I remember taking my iPad and drawing these on here to make them look like that. I remember it was quite fun drawing those on there for those that were there for the live video when I did that. All right, I think that's it. So, like they say in the 1987 movie, good journey, you guys. Thanks for joining me. And next week on the price point, if you're interested in one of these, let me know sometime this week so I have an idea of the gauging of interest. It is going to be spendy. I'll just give you guys that right now. I'm looking at the price point probably being between $200 and $250 because of all the plastic and the time and everything else that goes into it. And that's the unpainted version. So it is on the spendy side, but it is so massively cool. And that will include the magnets installed and on your stalactite and everything else. And this is not for kids. So just as a heads up, if you are going to let your kids play with it, do watch them closely because there are magnets in it, and magnets are dangerous for kids because they're the super small ones. The stairs are better than Point Dread. Thanks so much, the Rickster. Hey, Mr. Feelings. Thanks for joining us. Mike says, I'll start saving. Laughing out loud. Nice. Yep. Yeah, sorry for the price hike, but like I said, it costs so much in plastic to make it. So, and the time too, as you guys could see. 2 days for this, a day and a half for this, half a day for this piece, and then the other pieces only take like an hour a piece. Did you see my comment on the stop motion? I'm not sure if I did or not, Eric. So if you posted in the past couple hours, I've not have been busy painting this downstairs. So, but I'll go back and check it out. Or is that you on this one here? Let me take a look. Oh, right here. Are you going to do a stop motion Snake Mountain Origins with the new floor? I am not. That would be cool, but I don't have any plans to. My goal someday is to make something like this for the Classics version. But it's going to have to be so tall because that Classic Snake Mountain upper floor is so high up. I'm not sure logistically how I'm able to do it. So, but that's my plan someday, is to make the Classics version, which I know will be crazy, but it may have to be a different design because it's so high up. Otherwise, it's going to take like 5 spools of plastic to make it. And the stairs will be spiraling for a long time to get to the very top, which could be pretty cool to have a spiral staircase wrapping around multiple times. I could see that being kind of a cool feature. All right, let's see, any final questions? Does removal gel fit underneath? It does. Looks like a big tooth. It kind of does, not as bad as my first design. And my first design, it had 4 legs. This design only has 3 legs, and the stairs act as the 4th location for the legs. So there is no 4th leg there, just a stalactite that hangs down in that spot. So it does give it less of a tooth-like look to it. Like the first one looked just like a tooth. It was ridiculous. That's why I had to go back to the drawing board and redesign it. And this top part used to be so thick, my first design, that there wasn't a lot of headroom. But now I got lots and lots of headroom down there. You can see how far the stalactites are away. So that's cool. Yep, I have 2 more things in plans that I'm working on. One is the crystal falls for She-Ra. My wife's helping me make it. And the other one is a surprise that I'm working on from the original 4 comics, which is pretty cool. So I'm really excited about it. All right, I guess should be it. Let me check out your final comments here. Excellent question, Mr. Home Arcade. The price point for this, for the unpainted version, is going to be somewhere between 200 and 250. So a little bit spendy, just because of all the plastic and time it takes. What's it made of? It is made of PLA Plus. It's a stronger kind of plastic. This is one that failed. You can see it's a much stronger plastic than regular PLA. It's pretty strong, and I print them all. This is the failed, you can see, but I print them all at 2 millimeters thickness. So all the walls are 2 millimeters thick. So it does give a lot of strength and rigidity to it. Now, granted, if you were to take and try to snap one of these legs, it probably could break on you. I didn't do a test on it, and I'm guessing also between the parts, if you were to take and push one of these down really hard, you probably could snap it through the floor just because of the way it's designed. But once you get it together, it's pretty sturdy. Do you have any more of the torches, the original Castle Grayskull? Charles, contact me on Facebook and we'll talk. Mr. Home Arcade says he wants one. All right. So next week is when I'll be doing the pre-orders. So just tune back in next week, Mr. Home Arcade. And that's when I will have the pre-orders opened. And again, it will come unpainted. So this will be gray. And this will be just brown, without the, just like that color only. It is cool, man. My wife always said I shouldn't groove on my own stuff, but I am totally digging this. I think it's pretty cool. Hey, Mr. Home Arcade, you are welcome. And hey, I love your videos, man. They are hilarious, some of the stuff. I mean, granted, I'm not a fan of the swearing, as you know, but some of the stuff you do is pretty funny. I love your clouds that you made in your hobby room. I showed my wife that, and she kind of laughed. Said, "Yeah, you're not getting that." I said, "I know, but I just wanted to show you how cool it was." So it was pretty funny. I bet if you painted that failed wall with those vines and squiggly parts on them, it could look like moss. It could, definitely. All right, until next time, good journey, you guys. And like I said, next week I should have price points in boxes ordered from Amazon, so I should have a lot more information. And again, this thing's big, so it's going to take a big box, which means a higher shipping cost too. So that does stink. So, but I guess that's what happens when you have big parts. All right, good journey. Bye now.